Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode. I think episode 4 of Collector's Corner with me, John from Let's Talk. And
Frank from Frank's Media and Reviews.
this is just a collaboration video that we do every single month where, this month really, we couldn't even think of a topic. So we're just going to have some fun, right, Frank?
Yeah, we're winging it, man. We're doing it live.
Pretty much. Let's do it live.
Yeah. Beeps, beeps. Yep.
So we're gonna just run down Bluray.com and essentially just go down the release calendar for the next couple of months and just talk about what we've gotten so far this month in June.
Yeah, man. Why don't you just kind of start it off? What are you getting for the rest of June?
Well, for the rest of June, I'm actually getting, if I just open up the calendar, next week coming up, one of my favorite all-time films, Chinatown, is coming to 4K from Paramount. Are you getting that?
Yes, sir. I'm getting now I'm just trying to look, damn it. But yes, I got Chinatown, RoboCop 2, and The Case of the Bloody Iris. And I think I'm going to get the 2014 RoboCop from Scream Factory. Oh, and just really quick, sorry, is I saw a good review of Matinee, the one with John Goodman.
Oh, the
And
Shout Factory one,
the
the
Shout
Joe
Factory.
Dante movie that's coming out on
Yeah,
4K, right?
and that was not even on my radar because I don't know, it just didn't look interesting. And just the more I read about it and saw this review, I was hooked. Like it's a cheesy kind of like a B, rated movie, but it has John Goodman, and apparently like the 4K transfer is really good, and the practical effects looked very good on the 4K transfer. So that just had me hooked, and I ordered that. So
Did you? That's
yeah.
so funny. Is like that wasn't on my radar. Same thing. Like, and it's a Joe Dante movie. Bless you. And it's a Joe Dante movie. So I don't know why I never saw it. I never even really heard of it. So I was like pretty surprised. But yeah, maybe I'll check it out too if it's that good.
So I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Who's Joe Dante?
Oh, he's the guy who directed Gremlins, The Burbs, Small Soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I think he directed the first Piranha movie too. I feel like that's wrong, but he might
Oh,
have.
okay. Okay.
I don't know. He does a lot of like B horror comedy movies, so I imagine Matinee's kind of like that.
Yeah, and I mean, Piranha's hella awesome to watch, and Gremlins, obviously, that's an instant classic, holiday classic, Christmas classic movie to watch. And then what else did you say? Small Soldiers?
Yeah, from
The
the
action figure?
90s.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That-
Yeah.
Remember that movie? I love that movie.
Yeah.
I
Definitely
also
remember
love
that.
the Burger King toys too.
um Yeah, so yeah, you said Chinatown, and then what else are you getting?
I'm not. What else am I getting next week? Because I'm not actually getting RoboCop. Oh, I'm getting Bound on 4K from
Mm,
Criterion Collection
mhm.
and American Gigolo from Arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to wait until the Criterion sale for next month to get like all those beautiful Criterion movies that I don't have yet. So
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should have waited because I'm like backed up anyway. So it's like, why did I pre-order that? But I don't regret it a little bit because I do like Bound. But I didn't get RoboCop 2 or the remake mainly because RoboCop 2 I'm gonna wait for a sale. I will get it, but I do not like the remake.
oh, one other one, because I'm trying to look. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like fumbling, trying to see what the hell I got. Another one, at least for June, is that hasn't shipped yet, but it's a second sight Blu-ray of the Gunjiam Haunted Asylum. I believe that's supposed to be released at the end of this month, so I don't know. I ordered it through Diabolic, so usually they send some stuff early. Oh, Lisa Franklin, I got that as well. That just shipped.
Oh, Lisa
So the
Frankenstein? Yeah,
oh,
that
sorry, thank you. Yeah, Lisa Frankenstein. Yeah, thank you. Um,
yeah, I should have. I might actually after the show go get that and Matinee. So and just get them both shipped together like when they come out because Lisa Frankenstein I loved.
That's gonna look so good on 4K.
Oh my god, yeah, with those the beautiful I love those colors, man.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
vibrant, contrast color. Yeah, just gorgeous. So
Oh yeah, can't wait.
I can't. Yeah, me too. I was about to say. Yeah, can't
No,
wait.
and you're the one who's got the 4K coming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, what I see in the back that you got some beautiful
Oh
movies.
yeah,
Oh, I forgot my narc.
you
Yeah,
forgot your Narc? Yeah,
I got that as well.
yeah, because I got Narc, Crimson Peak, and Bad Lieutenant together. But Narc is a great 4K, right?
So good. You just did a review for that, and I wanted to because uh Ray Leota was simply amazing, and I personally just wanted to talk about Ray Leota in that movie. I besides like first of all, he's just an underrated actor that never gets enough credit for how well he is as an actor. Excuse me, but I don't know. I think that's my second favorite role that I've seen him besides Goodfellas. Did you say that? I don't know if you said the same thing. Maybe you did, but
No,
like
I said the exact same thing. It's Goodfellas and
he
then Narc.
he is so good at, and I just did a video of a blind buying movies, and I blind bought that movie, and I'm so glad that I just blind bought it because holy cow! If you guys haven't seen Narc, it's a good movie, but Ray Liotta, stellar man,
Oh
holy
man,
cow!
that monologue in the car about his wife, man, right?
Oh my god,
You
yeah.
know, if you ever had a wife, you kind of start thinking about her in that scene.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And then
true.
the ending is, without spoiling it, amazing.
Yeah, yeah, good, little, surprise ending, and jeez, man. Guys, see Narc. It's a good 4K transfer as well.
Oh yeah. And you got something that you brought over too?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah,
So I got, just recently, La Femme Nikita
I got that
Steelbook.
too.
Yep, and, which I really liked. I mean, it's, by Luc Besson and, Gene, Reno? Or I
Renault.
don't Renault, yeah, he has a little short, appearance in here, but he is good as always in this movie. Um, and, yep, same as you. I see in the back, Crimson
Yep,
Peak.
Crimson Peak right here, and this is beautiful. Surprised it was one disc though. Actually, and they got a lot on that disc.
Tons of special features.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful looking 4K too. So I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, and just like a lot of people have said about this release, I mean, because this is the exact same release that they had in with the Blu-ray a few years ago. They just made it a little bit nicer with the packaging, and just terrific 4K. I've been so damn busy. I wanted to do a review of this film because the 4K transfer is very good. Um, I might do like what does and some other content creators, just like bundle a bunch of movies and just talk about them because
Yeah,
yeah.
I've kicked around that idea too of doing something like that. Actually, for those two movies right there, I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, because Crimson Peak, I think, just needs to be talked about more. It's just a wonderful release from Arrow Video.
Incredible.
Yeah, physical release is probably going to be in the top 10.
Oh my
Um,
god. Just if you take the film out of it, it's one of the best of the year.
Yeah. And then I got Cemetery Man, so Delamute Delamore. So this is just a fantastic Italian horror film that I um, recently talked about in my video. It you For those who know me, I love giallo films. I love Italian horror, and this just is Michele Salve's just masterpiece of a film. Holy cow, so damn good. And it's from Seven Films for those who want to know. Just really quick, Seven Films is having a sale July 12th through the 15th, I want to say. Those are the dates. And so who knows, maybe this might be on sale during that time. Seven Films to me is one of my favorite boutique labels. However, their pricing is kind of ridiculous, but I love the movies that they release because I'm kind of weird, and they have amazing transfers and their packaging, all the contents like special features. Some of the movies that they have has like soundtracks to them as well. Um, so this is like a 4 disc set for this film. Highly recommend it. And they just announced uh, Opera from Dario Argento. That is going to be part of their 7 films. So my ass is getting that movie.
Yeah. When I saw that got announced, I thought of you. I knew you were gonna. I was wondering if you even knew. I thought maybe I could surprise you.
Can't surprise me, man. Yeah, I I am becoming a 7 films like addict in some ways, just because I love those crazy grindhouse weird movies. And I my Kathy's Curse finally arrived, and for those who actually pre-ordered it, um, Severin Films gave people a $10 coupon to use. So I'm going to be using that $10 towards Opera. So at least it put a small dent into the price. But yeah, to me, they're
Anything helps.
fully worth it, man.
Mhm. Anything helps. So, yeah, when you get like exclusives like that, sometimes you can control the market. Like A24, like Love Lies Bleeding. I want to buy that on 4K, but that'll never drop in price.
Yeah, I want to get Green Knights and everywhere all at once. They're nice packaging for it because I have Lighthouse and Midsommar. But you're exactly right, man. They don't ever put those on sale. At least I don't remember. I mean, once a year, maybe if that.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you what happened with me in the lighthouse with the 4K?
Tell
So,
me, tell me all
so,
about it.
so I thought I pre-ordered the 4K when it came out. Turns out I pre-ordered the Blu-ray. Eh,
Mm.
so I just kept the Blu-ray at that point because I wasn't rebuying it, and now I'm probably just gonna buy the Arrow Video one.
Oh, okay, yeah. And, I saw Ken's mid-level media's review, and it looked really nice.
Yeah,
But
So now I have two Blu-ray versions of the Lighthouse.
oh man, yeah. So super quick. This I got was Planet Earth 3. Um, this was I'm kind of doing like a best 4K transfers, and I this came recommended by Chase from the shelves. Oh gosh, what's his name, man? I want to promote his channel because he's awesome, and his the other people, content creators from that channel are just great. From Screen to Shelf, that's their YouTube channel. Check them out. But he recommended Planet Earth 3. He just, he mentioned that like hardly anyone talks about this, probably because it's a documentary and blah blah blah. But like, this is a spoiler alert. This is going to be in that video, and it is easily one of the best 4K transfers I have ever seen. And oh my gosh. And this was only 25 bucks, I think. And there's 8 disc, 4 Blu-rays, 4 4Ks for
Oh my,
$25. And
that's
for literally some of the best 4K visuals. Yeah, like again, that's why I want to promote Chase from that YouTube channel, because holy cow, like I was stunned.
I can only imagine what that looks like. I'm sure it looks beautiful, and I could imagine that they probably play around with the frame rate a little bit on that to get that like almost Gemini Man feeling, right?
Oh, dude, it's so beautiful. Jeez, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
honestly, I mean, I gotta grab that and check that out because that
I'm
sounds amazing.
I'm telling you, it is well worth 25 bucks.
Oh
It's
yeah,
some of the best money I've ever spent on a 4K. Um, super quick, just 2 more, and that's it. I'll go by really fast. Is Lawrence of Arabia. Finally got this one.
great 4K.
Yeah, very good. And then the Fifth Element Studio Canal version, which is head over heels, way better than Sony Pictures. Like it's not even close.
I mean, Fuzz said that too. I saw in his videos. I don't remember which one, but he said that that one was way better than the Sony release too, which is crazy because Sony always usually has great releases.
Exactly, and that's what I mentioned in one of my videos about it. Is that I mentioned that same thing. Fuzz recommended it, and he is 100% right. Wow, like I did a comparison, and there's so much more depth. The colors look better. There's more detail in the Studio Canal 4K transfer, and I got it on Amazon here at the States for like 33, maybe $34, and it is totally worth double dipping. Like, wow, I was shocked.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to grab that version. I've been sitting on it, but I'm actually in the mood now because I've been watching, La Femme Nikita. Now I'm gonna watch Leon. I'm in a Luc Besson mode, so no better time than now.
Yeah, and if you do get it, yeah, let me know, or definitely tell your people, your subscribers, because cheese, man, it is gorgeous.
Well, they should be watching this video, so they should have heard it out of your mouth.
Yeah, and then subscribe to my channel. I'm
Exactly.
almost at 1,000, so
Yeah,
come on,
come
guys.
on. Let's help Frank get there. And I got two more here too that I wanted to show you. You said you didn't get them yet, so I thought you might want to see them. Navy, well, it's upside down. No, it's not. Navy SEALs and Dangerous Game on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. These are their new additions, and they went all out for this one. I was surprised. Dangerous Game on Blu-ray. It's like an actual book.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it really is. It smells like a book. Like really, it smells like a book. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if you could see the material because of the camera,
Hmm.
but yeah, no. That's really good. And I was telling Frank before the show, when it comes to Navy SEALs, I might end up giving that away because not because of the great quality of the disc or anything, but I didn't love the movie. Have you seen Navy SEALs?
No, I blind bought it, and
Mm.
it's part of the VSU line, and I have all of them, and so that is number 9, I believe. So I'm keeping it regardless. But I mean, hell, I kept Six String Samurai, and that's a terrible movie.
And that's I mean, you might like Dangerous Game. Damn, Dangerous Game. You might like Navy SEALs, so I don't want to sell it short. Like it has some stuff in there that I like. Michael Bean's the star in it, so I love Michael
Hmm.
Bean. That's Kyle Reese, so I'm always gonna be somewhat happy to see him. And then Charlie Sheen's in it doing Charlie Sheen things.
Good. Yeah, I actually just saw The Rock, and I forgot that he is in that movie as well. He is just a phenomenal actor. Holy cow!
Oh, he's great in The Rock. I love, and so is Tony Todd. Tony Todd is great in The Rock too.
Rocket Man, yeah.
Yeah, and losers go home, and then winners go and fuck the prom queen. I love
Yeah.
that movie. What is Nick Cage's name in that movie? Something
Uh,
Speedwell or something?
Johnny Goodspeed.
Goodspeed. That's it. I
Yeah,
knew it had speed in his name though.
I think it's Johnny, but a Goodspeed for sure. Yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah, man. That's a classic. That's a staple. That is a staple of action films and summer movies everyone needs to watch.
Yeah, I'm almost up to that. I just watched Speed, so I got to check that one off the list.
Mm,
Which
that's a
is one.
classic.
Love that movie. Great 4K too.
And of course, it's got Dustin Hopper, who's like, uh, uh, uh Dustin. Oh my gosh, right,
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Thank you. Like he is again another underrated actor. Who did we just talk about? Maybe it was off camera that we just. Ray Liotta.
Yeah,
I
Ray
talked about
Liotta.
Ray
Yeah.
Liotta. Yeah, with Narc, and so like he's another one that Dennis Hopper. Anything he's in, like he puts everything in it, and he's a phenomenal actor as
You got
well.
Super Mario Brothers right behind you.
God, that's a terrible film.
I
But
know it is.
I guarantee you that this will be the release of the year. Like,
I mean, it's funny how sometimes those bad movies just end up getting some of the best looking releases. Like Maniac, I still say Maniac Cop 3 is like one of the best, but how many people are going to watch Maniac Cop 3?
mhm.
It's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah, I think I got it because of you. Because one of your earlier videos, um, you and your former co-host. Oh my gosh,
Oh, Matt.
Matt. You and Matt talked about Maniac 2 and 3. and I think maybe because you guys recently bought it at the time, and yeah, I mean that was amazing.
Yeah, I love those. It's just weird. Maniac Cop 1, the first one doesn't have a 4K release. It's only on Blu-ray, I think through Synops, actually.
Hmm.
So it's weird that you would get the other two on 4K, but the first one, because a different studio has the rights, it's only on Blu-ray.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of sucks when that happens, but it does happen. Death Wish is like all over the place.
Yeah, I'm. You know what, man? I'm not a big Charles Bronson fan. I think. Uh,
I kind of agree with you. Like I like those movies, but he doesn't. I'm not the biggest fan of him either.
I recently saw Once Upon a Time in the West, and he was good, and I liked him in that. But like, I think for me, I explained it to one of my subscribers, um, Nick, is that um, when I was a kid, not only did I watch horror movies and action films with my dad, but like, damn, he loved westerns, and I thought they were just boring films. And so when I think of westerns, I just have a bad, just a negative viewpoint because of my childhood, just like, oh, just how bored I was. And then he also loved, Charles Bronson, of course, and Steven Seagal and blah blah blah. All of those action stars at the time. Oh man, yeah. So I'm trying to give Western films a chance because I did like Once Upon a Time in the West, and actually one of my favorite films, although it didn't make it in the top 25 video, but it's still one of my favorite films is Tombstone. I love Tombstone. That is to me the best Western I have ever seen. So I'm really excited to kind of like go back and go into like some of those spaghetti westerns. So
I think
yeah.
those are the best westerns, the spaghetti ones. I got a little more depth, and you can see where Tarantino got his influence when
Hmm.
you watch those. But I get that, man, because I kind of get that with musicals, man. I'm not one who can just go back and like even Grease, which people love, and I hate saying like I don't really rewatch it because I'm not into musicals, and it's
Hmm.
sometimes one will slip in there, like you with Tombstone. I really like La La Land from a few years ago.
Hmm.
So like it's just like sometimes like a genre just doesn't work for people. And it's your personal taste. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just force it down, like
Yeah. No, we're all different, man. So it's
yeah,
all good. It's all good.
yeah. So what else we got coming out this month? Actually, since we talked about next week, but at the end of the month, Blue Velvet from Criterion's coming out. I got that pre-ordered.
Okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned, according to Bluray.com, at the end of the week, um, yeah, matinee. I'll get Ghostbusters. I'll get Case of the Bloody Iris, which has been getting nothing but great reviews. A buddy of mine, Skin Crawlers, recently did a video of his, and he mentioned it was very good. Eventually, I'll get Purple Rain. I did pre-order Monkey Man. I really like that movie, so I got that one uh, as
Yeah, you
well.
can watch that right now on Peacock. Actually, Monkey Man. I noticed that's on there. So for people who
Oh,
want to try it out before the 4K,
I didn't know
uh,
that. Okay.
I didn't know that either until before we started watching the show while I was editing up on the TV right next to me. I watch wrestling still, so I had Clash of the Castle on. It's on Peacock, and I noticed it on there.
I highly recommend it, man. I
Mhm.
like the film, and yeah, I mean, Dev, he was really good in that film, and he put everything in it, and yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was a really good film.
I love that guy's passion. He was in Green Knight too, right?
Yes, and that is a 4K transfer that's doesn't get talked about enough too, and it's a good movie. It's a slow movie, but I think it's a still a really good movie.
Yeah, that's one where I remember I saw it in the theaters and I felt its pacing, but I knew it was gonna look great on 4K because it's a beautifully shot movie.
Mhm, mhm.
Mm. Yes, I heard you say that you're gonna get Purple Rain eventually. Well, I'll be getting that day one because I love Purple Rain.
Yeah, I mean, it's from Warner Brothers, and so yeah, and I think I might just get it like in a week or two. But like the other
It'll
ones,
it'll be
yeah,
on sale at some point. It's like you said, it's Warner Brothers.
for sure.
I just my love for the '80s and Prince. I even though I know that movie's not great,
I
it's a
love
little
it,
bit.
man.
I love it exactly. I love the cheesiness of it, and I have to pick it up on 4K.
Oh, dude. Uh, so I saw it in high school. I was kind of a Prince fan, and then one thing I love about just high school in that time is like you're just really exploring. At least for me, I explored a lot about music, different different genres of music. And anyway, one of my friends was a very big Prince fan, showed me Purple Rain, and I just love that film. And I love uh, the Bird, Time, the band in that movie.
Oh, oh my god, the Revolution, right?
Yeah. No, no, no.
No,
That's
I know. What were they?
Prince's
Something.
band. Yeah,
Yeah,
people are probably like yelling at her. Like, "Ah!"
I know. I haven't watched Purple Rain in years. I listen to the album all the time, but I haven't watched the movie in so long. I just watched the clip today because, I was thinking about Purple Rain. I was thinking
Mhm.
about the one line where he's like, "Well, first you have to cleanse yourself at the waters of Lake Minnetonka," which I just think of Chappelle's show when he said.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so funny. Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle. Damn, that show was so funny.
Oh my god, it was so good. And those DVDs were special when they came out.
Oh, hell yeah, they were. God, man, I'm trying to find it. People are like,
Yeah, well, while you're looking, I also have pre-ordered one of the two the South Park guys, Tim and Matt, Trey and Matt's movies. I got South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, which I don't really love because like I was saying about musicals, and Team America, same thing.
okay, okay,
Not a big musical guy, but I want to give South Park. I love South Park, so I want to give it another shot.
okay, yeah. I'm waiting on those. I'm not gonna lie. And they're really are for I mean, they're like, what is it? $20?
Yeah, I think.
So
Let me see right now. Actually, I can tell you because I'm on the screen. $23 they each are.
okay.
So I mean, I guess that's not terrible for a catalog title. Looks like it's got a slip cover.
Oh, jeez, man. I knew so idiot. It's the time and the bird. So that's I
you
literally
you
said it.
said it. You said it. You were right. So you should have just stuck with to your guns, and we
I
wouldn't.
know.
Now we look foolish, but whatever. I mean,
Yeah, and it's all on YouTube. Whatever.
yeah, it's whatever. It's Purple Rain. It's a great movie, regardless.
I love it, man. Definitely. Yeah, people need to watch it. So damn good.
And if you go into July, man, the first week of July, um, Anchorman. That's the big one that stands out to me the first week.
Um, I will be waiting on Anchorman because I've been talking and bitching about it, and it's finally releasing, re-releasing, I guess, and that is Point Break Steelbook. And
Yes.
damn it, man, I'm getting that.
That's one of
So
it's still my favorite steelbook of all time, I'm pretty sure. I love that steelbook, so I don't think you'll be disappointed.
no, I mean, obviously it's a double dip for me, but I needed that Steelbook because I was so jealous. I debated, and yeah, I should have just got it. But and then also, for those who are double dippers like myself, uh, are maybe simply just waiting. Who knows? Saw X is getting a Steelbook, and I'm getting that as well.
Yeah, I waited. I'm gonna get that steelbook.
So funny thing, really quick, is that Steelbook was actually released internationally. It's a from the UK. A buddy of mine, Keith from Euphoria Pictures, subscribe to him. He puts out just amazing content. Like the movies that he gets is just out of this world. Anyway, he showed that off, and that version specifically did not have Dolby Atmos. It had a 5.1 audio track, and he was pretty upset because he knew that the US release had a Dolby Atmos, but the Steelbook the release was just gorgeous. It was a really cool Steelbook.
It looks
So
beautiful.
yeah, exact same Steelbook design, just released here in the States with Dolby Atmos. Oh, and Taxi Driver.
Yeah, if you don't have the Columbia Classics Volume 1, now you can buy Taxi Driver on 4K. It's a great
Mhm.
4K. I actually reviewed that at some point. And also Natural Born Killers if you missed out on that steelbook. And Forrest Gump is getting a re-release.
Yeah, that's a steel book,
Yeah,
as well, and those, Weird Al fans, UHF, I've actually never seen that film,
I love that movie. I actually want that, but I think I might wait till the Shocktober sale for that.
yeah.
Yeah, like I just some stuff you can't get. You can't get them all.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about, before hitting the record button, but yeah, just I'm cutting back a little bit on some of the movies, and so that's one of the ones I'm just gonna wait later on
Kick
down
the
the
can
line.
down the road, right?
Yeah.
What about the ninth, man, with Twister coming out?
Okay. Yeah. Holy cow. Oh my god. So yeah, I pre-ordered mine from Groove,
Me too.
uh, and hopefully that doesn't come damaged. But yeah, let's see. I'm getting Twister, Silver War. I'm 99% sure I'm going to get the boy and the heron. Um, yeah, I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I think I will because I just heard nothing but great stuff about it. Dark Angel, for those who haven't seen it, love that sci-fi film with Dolph Lundgren.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Ghoulies 2. Um, I'm gonna wait for Boy Kills Worlds,
Yeah,
and
that came out last year. I didn't see it, but I heard good things as far as people who saw the movie.
yeah, and then Abigail. I think I'll get later down the line. Oh, and I just noticed Turbulence. My man Ray Leota.
Yeah, that is getting yeah, Turbulence 4K. That's a Kino release.
Mm-hmm.
And Lauren Holly, for the Dumb and Dumber fans out there, and Mrs. X Jim Carrey.
Oh, she was married to him.
Yeah, for real, for a
Oh
while in
wow.
real life. Not
Oh,
very long, but they were married.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, The Boy and the Herring and Civil War, I don't have pre-ordered. Civil War, I'll probably wait just because I just saw it in theaters and it's kind of pricey right now, so that's one I'm gonna wait on. But The Boy and the Herring and Twister, I'll definitely get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Twister's a must, man.
yeah, especially with the sequel coming out.
Twisters.
And yeah, Twisters, I know they got real creative, but I mean, hey, Glenn Powell.
Plural. There's three of them.
Eh, they're just gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
Killer Twisters. And July 16th, we get the Rocky collection.
Eh, I'm
Yeah,
a bitch about that, man. Oh my
I know.
god. So yeah, I like most people got the original. I got the four, which was great. Also, there's a replacement, that you can get, and what's that? Is that Warner Brothers? Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got an email from them stating that they are in the process of sending me the replacement disc for them. But dude, they're for the other two, 5 and 6. They're only releasing steel books, and my man Ken from Mid Level Media, he mentioned he complained about it as well. But you're just now you've been seeing these labels, studio labels, or just labels in general, just only releasing steel books of these movies instead of like a standard edition. So I'm not going to get the steel books. I'm just going to wait until a standard release comes out on those.
Yeah. I'm just hoping they do. And the thing is, that really bothers me as somebody who actually really likes Rocky 5. And I know this will piss some people off, but I just pre-ordered Rocky 5 and then I'm gonna wait for Balboa because that's probably overall my least favorite, which might sound crazy, but I mean certain ones so I'm a little upset about the whole thing too. And I really don't like that they're doing that whole releasing steel books, right? That's the only thing that comes out. They are doing it like La Femme Nikita's one. They just did that with Sony.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little
Yeah.
bit disappointing.
That within that same week, Captain Phillips that's only coming out in Steelbook as well. So
And right next to it is SpongeBob, which honestly, I'm getting that steelbook.
are you? Yeah, that's probably going to be one of the best Steelbooks designs of the year.
Oh yeah, and I have the Blu-ray, so I'll be replacing it.
Nice, nice, nice.
I don't know if you were a SpongeBob guy or if that might be a little bit different for our ages.
I no, I mean that wasn't. I mean, I like the show, but I mean, I was much older. I
Yeah.
didn't really see it, so you know, a
For
lot.
me, the show ends with that movie, so
Oh,
for a lot of
gotcha.
people, the original creator, that's the last thing he did, and then he left, and then a lot of us just kind of stopped watching after that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
It's still on, I think.
is it?
I don't know. The Simpsons is still on.
Yeah, that show will never die.
It really won't. I forget it's on. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna get this later on, but Phantoms, I'm not gonna be. I'm probably not gonna get that on release day, just because I collect all the Scream Factory 4Ks. But
Yeah, another guy I follow. I don't know if you follow him on X. Havo, I think his name is, or Javo. But
oh yeah, my buddy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hobby. Yeah.
He buys all the Scream Factory ones. I think on day one, and because he has the entire collection.
Yeah, man. I gave him a big props. Thank you a lot. So, Hobby, if you're watching, you the man. But I've been good friends with him for a while, at least on Twitter for a very long time, and he hooked me up with the recent Disney 4K Steelbooks. I got them through him from the Disney Movie Club, whatever. And so,
Ah,
yeah, I got those like with through him, uh, pretty dang, reasonable price. So
yeah.
yeah,
You like those Vault Steelbooks from Disney? I wasn't too big of a fan of the look of those, but I got a couple.
I personally, I really like them. I think they're all eight of them are very cool designs. The transfers look pretty good. Audio is very good. Yeah, and it comes with like little lobby cards as well. And I thought they were really good releases. They're very similar to the Prey 4K Steelbook, that type of design. And I like I said, I personally like them.
I do like the Prey Steelbook. What else we
Hmm.
got that week? Like we said, just this age just got announced. Actually, it'll be on my show tomorrow. Game Night and Just Mercy on 4K Blu-ray from Warner Brothers.
What the hell? Wait, what?
Game Night. Do you remember
Oh,
that
the
movie?
comedy show. Oh, or the comedy movie. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Just Mercy, which was a legal thriller that stars Michael B. Jordan. I saw this movie actually. It's pretty good. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but it's like if you have like it's like any average legal thriller, really.
Hmm.
But it's pretty good. It's worth a watch. It's not worth the 4K, I think. I was actually surprised they announced that one, but game night I'm down for. Some of them I'm just like, all right. And then you also got Brokeback Mountain and Perfect Days.
Okay. Yeah, I'm for the international films, I'm getting Gunjiam Haunted Asylum, and I want to say this comes out in July as well, but Immaculate 4K. It just recently got a Blu-ray release, but I waited until the 4K. Just yeah, like I said, that's from Cape Light Pictures, which is one of my favorite international labels. Um, and then what else? Ghoulies 2, I'm getting, and Secretary, which is one of my favorite films, which is if you've seen the film, there's a lot of, S&M type of weird stuff, James Spader. So Maggie uh, uh, uh,
Gyllenhaal?
Gyllenhaal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. She's in there, and she's wonderful in that film. Great acting. If you haven't seen the film, holy cow, guys, check that out. Um, yeah.
Speaking of which, of movies that you recommend, you asked me to watch Demons this month. How is that Arrow Video 4K? Well, I got you. I gotta ask.
Oh yeah, I I love it.
I love.
I So, I, it was one of the times that I actually saw it on streaming before buying it. Because normally I kind of just blind buy, but the reason why I saw it streaming first is because uh, there's two releases on 4K. One is the Arrow Video limited edition set that I have. We're doing it live.
Oh, I
Um,
like that.
so yeah, this is limited edition 4K from Arrow Video, and it slides out like that. And there's another side because it's a two film, Demons One, Demons Two, and there's just a
That is awesome.
really cool design. My old boy, technically it's called the um, Vengeance trilogy. Same type of design uh, through Arrow Video. Anyway, I love this 4K transfer. So damn good. I don't know if you've seen the movie yet. I'm assuming you have, maybe, but it is one of my favorite Italian horror films. And besides Trolls 2, normally I recommend some of my favorite films to
I
you.
love I love Trolls too, though. That's the thing. I still had a great time watching it.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
so
can't
bad,
believe
but it's good.
yeah, I just can't believe a movie like that was actually released. Like, I can't believe MGM would put their logo in front of that movie and go, you know what? We're proud of this one.
Yeah.
I mean, the costumes alone.
I love it, man. It's so bad. It's yeah, when those little creatures are in the forest and oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I've seen that clip a million times, but now to finally see it in context, it's even more ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it. Um
Yeah, I appreciated it.
okay. Well, good. Good, good, good,
Yeah,
good. But yeah,
yeah.
highly recommend if for people who haven't seen Demons, it's a must watch. If you love the horror genre, kind of dipping your toes into Italian horror, Demons, the first one is so damn good. So, and the transfer is really good. And then Synops did their own 2-pack because this was released only in the UK. And then Synops was here in the States. And so,
Yeah, I saw the Synopsis one. That was pretty expensive. That's why, I was thinking about just getting the Arrow Video one.
well, the Arrow, I mean, this is if you're spending money, I would say get this, even though this is, you know, out of print. But I went through eBay and was an idiot and got it. But I am what I am.
Hey, listen, you love the movie, so when you love the movie, you have to have it in the best way possible. It's like Dawn of the Dead. Like, I waited so long to get that 4K, but it's like, I don't know why. It's one of my favorite horror movies ever.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh
Oh my God. And to get all three versions too on 4K, like, that's spoiling us.
yeah. It definitely one of my favorite pieces in my collection for sure.
And you probably like it with the Argento music, right?
I love it with anything. I mean
I love it with anything.
it's seriously such like we all know those in the horror community, like we all know like this is a great movie, but like seriously, it still holds up. It's just a weird, dumb movie, but it's so damn good. And this release from Second Sight, I mean, it's still one of the woo, there we go. It's one of the best 4K transfers ever to this day. Still, so good.
It really is incredible. It's amazing, and yeah, don't sleep on that because you'll regret it. I promise you.
Just for those who are maybe interested, like yeah, this is the limited edition, but like there's another one much cheaper. It's like 35 or maybe $40. And it's it's a 4-disc set. And yeah, that's what I got originally from Amazon was that one. And then I upgraded to that, but because I love
Yeah,
the film so much.
Yeah, Arrow Video will do that from time to time. They did it with like Psycho and Hellraiser. They'll release like the big limited edition set, and then they'll release like a cheaper version down the line. That's still like a collector's edition, just a little bit cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And then another thing we got announced that's kind of July 19th, just on its own zone of interest from A24. But then the last week of the month of July rather, that's what you're saying. Risky Business on 4K from Criterion. Just got to see if that's going to be in the Criterion sale.
It better. I definitely want to get that.
Yeah, me too. I definitely want to get that. And Jaws the Revenge. Are you getting those?
Yeah, yes, I will get them. So right now, because I'm trying to look for deals. At least the current deal is Target is doing buy one get one for 50% off. So a little BOGO. Um, and so yeah, that makes that combo a little bit cheaper because I don't know where it's reasonably priced.
I got them through Groove actually. I pre-ordered that and those two in Twister.
Okay.
So at the same time.
Did you do that coupon? Like, have you ordered from them before? Because if you have, then you can't use that.
Yeah, I know you can only use it with one email address at a time. So
You used to not be. You used to be do it multiple times. I did that not a lot, but I did that more than just once with Groove,
yeah,
and then they
Groove
changed it.
smartly figured it out after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause people were getting what was it, 20% off, like at a pop, Groove is very generous to new customers.
Oh, for sure, man. I went a little crazy once I knew that Groove uh, let it happen again and again because I got like my Harry Potter steelbook set. They had it on sale, and then I was able to get it another 20% off of that. So it was like very,
Oh,
uh,
they have great
yeah,
sales, Groove.
so good. Yeah, very cheap.
Yeah, and also that week, In and Out. Have you ever seen In and Out from
I
Key
love
Largo?
that movie. Yes.
Oh yeah, love that movie too. Kevin Kline is great in that, and Tom Selleck.
Yeah. I want to say Kevin Kline was nominated. I don't think he won an Oscar, but I know he was nominated for an Oscar for that film.
Yeah, he won his only Oscar for A Fish Called Wanda.
Oh, okay.
So, which he's good in, but I think he's better in and Out. So,
Yeah.
yeah, he's freaking funny, man. And Tom Selleck, no mustache. It's always creepy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The last week of July, The Man from Uncle from Arrow.
I've never seen that movie.
It's really good. I think you'd like that. I feel like a good spy movie. And what else we got? No Way Out. You ever seen No Way Out?
Nope, I haven't seen that one.
That's a good one. Really good movie. Kevin Costner is great in that, and Gene Hackman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a good political thriller.
Hmm.
Yeah, I enjoy that one.
Yeah, I'm getting The First Omen and Vinegar Syndrome's The Sadness.
Oh yeah, I see that. And man, I haven't seen The Sadness, but I've heard it's amazing.
It's so again, I double dip. If it's something that I really love, I'll get other versions of it because I'm an idiot. So I already have Cape Light Pictures 4K Steelbook of The Sadness, and then of course I'm getting Vinegar Syndrome's limited edition of The Sadness, and Cape Light Pictures their 4K transfer. I always recommend The Sadness to people that specifically that Cape Light Pictures 4K transfer is one of the best 4K transfers I have seen in a horror movie. So I expect Vinegar Syndrome to be just as equal because we all know Vinegar Syndrome puts out some of the best 4K transfers.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. So, and also, Election is
I
coming up.
haven't seen that movie in such a long time. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Paramount Presents. That's a good one. Yeah, Matthew Broderick and
Mm-hmm.
what's her name? Reese
Renee
Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. Yeah.
You know, that's so funny. He did that. I always get her and Renee Zellweger mixed up with their names all the time. I swear to God, I don't know why.
Still to this day, my favorite movie that Reese Witherspoon has been in is Freeway.
Yes, it is her best movie.
Yeah.
100%. I didn't watch that movie until the first time last year when I think it's Vinegar Syndrome did the
Hmm.
4K.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the 4K right over there. And I was like, holy shit, she is great in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Kiefer Sutherland's good in it too, though.
I mean, he's always good in everything. So, but
Yeah,
yeah.
he's always having a good time. And then there's a couple other ones, Black Mass, which I haven't seen since I saw in theaters.
Is that the Jet Li? Black Mask?
Oh no, it's
Oh, Black Mass with Johnny Depp. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Whitey Bulger.
Gotcha.
Can't Stop the Music, which I've never seen, and Peril and Distress and Soon something because it cuts off. Soon Darkness. I've never seen that either.
Mm-mm.
And Focus. I don't know if you've seen Focus.
Nope, never heard of it.
It's a Will Smith movie. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Oh, Margie, Robert,
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's on that. So,
forgot about that. Oh, and House of Gucci. Have you ever seen House of Gucci?
mm-mm.
No, it's okay. You got to just look up clips of Jared Leto in that movie doing an Italian accent.
Oh God.
It's ridiculous. I'm not over exaggerating when I say he sounds like Mario from Super Mario Brothers. Like ridiculous, like that ridiculously offensive.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But he went for it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you want to do August?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can save it for
For July?
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. So, but what else is going on, man?
Let's see. I'm really close to, or I'm getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm kind of just you know, grinding through that, and hopefully that will happen soon. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm very fortunate that I've been just getting people to get on the show for interviews, and I just recently posted my interview with Knight Taylor from um, uh, the Night Watch Zone. And if you guys love horror content, definitely check his channel out. As I mentioned in the video, the interview, he has like 30,000 subscribers, and it's just he does some pretty cool, unique content. So definitely check his channel out. And I think I might actually be doing maybe some more videos with him. I don't know. I just talked with him not too long ago about doing some other videos for sure. And then yeah, I think just really for myself getting more involved within the horror community on YouTube, and Sludge Hammer Horror. Um, they are just wonderful people. Ken and Ashley, y'all should follow them. And Ken did an interview with me for that. So that's going to be coming up on July 5th, that interview. And then um, the video, I don't know when this is going to be posted, so it probably would have been posted already. But Ken from Mid Level Media, I did an interview with him for his a video series, Collectors Around the World. So that should be posting here soon. Um, and then I did a little collab with Our Life in Horror, which is Sam and Brendan. Go follow their channel. Yeah, they're just another people within the horror genre on YouTube. And so, yeah, I think it's just really cool that I'm kind of just connecting with people from not only physical media worlds, but just also people within the horror genre. Because I'm pretty big into horror, and those people are very knowledgeable, and so I can just pick their brains about the horror genre. The better I can be, better educated I can be within it, because I'm very passionate in that genre. And um, I did videos of, giallo and Italian horror. So, as I stated, these are kind of like the gateways of the horror genre. Michael Myers, Halloween, Nightmare, Friday the 13th, but then you just kind of dive into just other different, subgenres with it. And so I think it's just, for me, it's been a great experience connecting with those people. So, because they're very knowledgeable about the horror genre. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually really enjoyed that interview you did, and I really enjoyed your Jalo video too. That's actually one of my favorites of all of your videos because that's a genre that back to Fuzz. He said that that's one of his favorites too, and it's just one I've never gone too deep in as far as the subgenres of horror. And I love horror, but nothing like you guys, like you, man. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you get into the horror community, that's awesome because yeah, you're a horror guy. You know some stuff, and put me to shame with that.
No, I mean, I don't know about that. I think I'm just trying to, because it's just, there's just so much of it. Like, there's this, I think I explained in one of my videos, pretty recent. Once you find something that you really love, like, you can hear in the person's voice, like, the passion and how excited they are talking about, a movie or the topic at hand. And so when I was talking about giallo and Italian horror in that video, um at least I found myself just getting really excited. And there's just so many great movies within that genre, because just talked about it with another person, um Chase from AVA Pop Culture. uh Check his channel out. But like, he just kind of mentioned how, at least for him, that genre is, not his favorite. It's a little slow, which I can understand. But for me, I just got really connected with it because Suspiria. I'm a big Dario Argento fan, and so that's how I got into Italian horror and giallo, was because of Dario Argento. And Suspiria is a fantastic Italian horror film, a wonderful 4K transfer. And then he has Deep Red, which is a giallo film, and just so many great Tenebrae. I mean, there's just so many great films. And then you go off from that to, like, just I'm just gonna cuss, like, some fucked up, like, crazy films, like Fulci. Fulci is just crazy. He has some of the best, like, gory films, but they're just fucked up, man. Just really crazy, all out there. And then demons. Uh, Lamberto Bava, which is Mario Bava's son. And I'd mentioned it earlier, Cemetery Man. That is an awesome movie, and it's just you can just, I don't know, man. Like, I can just talk about that subgenre, Italian horror and giallo, like, forever. And just, I love talking to people who are pretty knowledgeable, about more knowledgeable than me, like Original Fuzz. Um, because he's very passionate about that type of horror specifically. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's just really cool, just the way that it was, um the different style of directing, the just the acting back then. Like Blood and Black Lace is a 1960s giallo by Bava as well, and that is just like a classic giallo film. And I just love the cinematography, the color, of course, like, the beautiful women. Like, it's just, and some of the storylines, they don't make fucking any sense, but you just gonna go with the flow. And they're just great movies, man. I don't know. Like, again, I don't want to bore people about it, but, like, I just love that genre, that subgenre, those two. So yeah.
No, that's awesome though. And yeah, I just watched Deep Red like a couple weeks ago. Love it.
Nice, man. Yes. Have you seen Tenebrae and uh fan oh
Phantasm
phenomena.
Phenomena. Yes, I have that actually on 4K Blu-ray. I
Okay.
love that. That one actually is probably my favorite Argento, which I don't know why. It just always ends up being an 80s movie. But
Yeah. I love the music to that film.
yeah, the score is so good. And then the ending to that one, which I feel like is like a they always kind of have like I feel like this like big twist at the end of a lot of Argento movies.
Mhm.
And this one I was like really caught off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally didn't expect that. And then but that movie also freaked me out because Donald Pleasance and the bugs and everything like that. Well, I don't like bugs at all, and that has one where they linger on some bugs.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so that one gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many knowledgeable people. Chris from Nightmare Collector. I guess I'm just plugging a bunch of people. So this is a plug video type of
I
video,
mean, I
but like,
feel like the physical media community, I feel like we always do kind of take care of each other, or at least we try to.
yeah, I hope so. I mean, at least that's my interactions have been. So, but yeah, Chris, my buddy Chris, Chris, Nightmare Collective, like he just watches some weird ass films and he always recommends movies for me to watch. Like I just did an interview with him that'll be posted at the end of June. That's part of my Physical Media Club video series. And anyway, he mentioned just a list of films that I should be watching because they're all like his preference is just bad but good movies, horror movies, because he kind of goes against the grain of like the typical opinions of some of these horror films. Like he hates Hereditary, or
Wow.
dislikes the movie, and anyway. So I always say like I'm Ebert and he's Siskel, because I'm kind of just more of you know I don't know if the I don't know if like mainstream opinion, but just I like some of these movies that are pretty popular that he doesn't really like as much. So
Yeah, I mean, and I get that. People have different tastes. Like I always
mhm,
feel like I kind of lean myself personally always more towards mainstream films. I love mainstream films too. I mean, there's some deep cuts like with dramas and stuff like in foreign films I might go into, but
mhm.
some of my favorite movies ever, some of the most popular films ever, and I'm not ashamed of that. Like I love Batman 1989. I don't care. That movie,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I still think Batman Returns is my favorite Batman out of all of them.
I
Even
could see that. Like you
yeah.
being the horror guy that you are, that's the closest thing to a mainstream horror Batman film we ever got.
Yeah, I love it. So Danny DeVito, holy shit, man.
Oh man, he commits. Could be
Yeah.
worse. I could be bleeding. My
Yeah.
nose could be gushing blood.
Yeah, eats that fish too.
Oh my
Rawr.
god, like an animal.
Yeah, that was so tight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So what have you been watching recently? Or like, yeah, man.
Yeah, just kind of bouncing between like 4Ks and stuff like that. Like I watched Crimson Peak recently. I watched Navy SEALs last night. Just movies that I've kind of been reviewing, Narc, and other than that, I've been putting in some of the summer season. I kind of start getting into the summer blockbusters. So, I've been kind of already doing that. I told you I watched Speed. Love watching Speed. I watched Con Air. I don't know. I'm sure you're a
Yes.
Con Air guy.
Hell yeah, I am.
So, how do we not have that on 4K yet?
I don't know. I was just talking to my wife because we both love The Rock, Con Air. To me, that's like prime Nick Cage era face off. And like he just did like move banger after banger during those mid to late 90 movies. And I don't know, we recently got Face Off on 4K, but how in the hell, yeah, exactly, do we not have The Rock and Con Air on 4K yet? I have no idea. But guys, that needs to be rectified.
I guess The Rock is 20th Century Fox, right? I just don't.
Oh yeah, Disney, son of a
Yeah, they're gonna hold that one back too, and that really sucks because The Rock deserves a 4K release. I mean, it's one of the best action movies. Imagine the green balls in 4K. They're gonna glow.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so damn good. Yeah, I've been So this is the time where I watch, like, July 4th. I recently did a video of 4th of July movies, and
Loved it, by the way.
so yeah, I watch those type of movies, and I fucking cannot wait until I watch Battleship. That is like one of my guilty pleasure crappy movies, but dang it, man, I
Is it
love that
Rihanna?
movie. No, I she's actually pretty good in that movie, which is kind of surprising. But no, dude, I just love the dumb storyline, the action in that film. Uh, it's I don't know. I think it's like I hold it in this dumb high regard as much as Independence Day. I'm not even joking. Like I love Battleship that much, and it's a terrible movie. It's
Hey,
it's a terrible movie.
I can respect it. I
It,
respect it. And listen, speak just on Rihanna. She's a beautiful woman, so I can understand that
mhm,
too.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so because my wife and I, it's been a tradition. So we have a few traditions that we've always kept since I don't know, many, many moons ago. So our 4th of July tradition is every single 4th of July, we have baby back ribs and some bomb ass delicious mac salad that she makes, and then we watch Independence Day, and that's one of the things that I look forward to is those delicious ribs and those sides, and just Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, and Bill Paxton and Randy Quaid kicking ass.
Oh yeah. I love Randy
Oh,
Quaid in
Bill
that movie.
Pullman, I meant to say, yeah.
Oh
Oh
well,
my
Randy
god.
Quaid's in it too, though, so you're not wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, holy
You
cow,
know.
man.
Oh, Bill Pullman's speech, man. It makes me want to go fight some aliens.
Yeah. That's right, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a summer horror video as well. I just did like the collab I did with Our Life in Horror. Um, I did a collab with them, like a live stream, and so I'm thinking about just doing like my own separate video. So and because I think I might switch one of the movies. Basically, The Bay. If you guys haven't seen The Bay, it's a found footage film, and it kept popping up, and because I never saw it, and then I just kept on seeing it on websites, and so I just checked it out. And if you love found footage films, you love the horror genre, like that's peanut butter and jelly, guys. It is one of the best found footage films, at least for me. Holy cow. And you just said that you don't like insects or those the creatures. Holy god.
Yeah, they freak me out, man. Always seeing bugs gets under my skin. Like even movies like Arachnophobia, like maybe not or Eight Legged Freaks. That's a stupid movie. It freaks me out because I just don't like bugs.
You know what? I'm doing it live. Uh so you guys should go subscribe or be part of his membership program, but like for the directors you get to choose a monthly movie. So please watch The Bay early in July, like before July 4th, please. Like
Oh,
that's
I
my
will.
like, and then tell me about it, or maybe do a review. Oh, you're gonna do a review, but like,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
dude,
When
The
does
Bay
Fourth of
is
July fall on? Maybe that'll be my Fourth of July review this year.
it's on
It's a
a
Thursday.
yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So
Perfect. So I'll put it in my calendar.
I'm telling you, man, The Bay is so good.
If there's a lot of bugs, man.
For some reason here in the States, it's only on DVD, no Blu-ray, but overseas, and in the UK, and I found it in Germany and in Italian. There's Blu-rays over there, but not here in the US. So
Of course,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I hate
So.
that stuff, man. That's what are you gonna do? So, so anyway, yeah, we went for a while. What do you think?
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I'm cool. If you want to end it, so yeah.
What do you think, man?
I don't know. I haven't talked to you for a while, so I don't know if I want to bore the people.
Yeah, no,
let
I
you
mean,
let you talk. I like listen to you talk too, man. So yeah, if there's anything you you want to talk
Oh,
about?
I was just I don't know, like, what do you think football coming up in a couple months? Mini camp. How do you feel about your 49ers? I always want to ask about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, people are probably clicked off by now. So, for those who have stayed, thank you. And then two, hell yeah, man, football. So, I'm ready to get my heart broken for this upcoming season because that seems like that's what the Niners do best is get my hopes up and then just crush it on
They get you
in the
guys so
Super Bowl
close.
or the conference finals, conference championship game. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, they love to do that. Hey, at least you're in the fight. The Jets haven't even been to the playoffs since 2011.
Oh, dude, we talked about that when the schedule was released. Our teams
Yeah,
play in the first game.
they play week one. I'm gonna be a little, I'm hoping to, obviously win.
Yeah, we should watch it together, like do a little stream thing
We
or
should do that.
whatever. So yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be tight.
we should make that work. It's in Santa Clara, so I'm sure it's
Mhm.
actually late game over here. It'll probably be 1 o'clock over there for you.
Oh yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, exactly. Like for
Well,
us, it's always like 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. games, and
yeah, it's
so
crazy that you guys get that. I remember when I used to go out to Vegas, like, it was awesome. Like, football starts at 10 in the morning instead of 1 in the afternoon.
yeah, that sucks, man, for you guys.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, that's not the only thing, but that's like one thing I'm always been so jealous of is the 10 a.m. football. I always wanted that.
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
enough. It's
badass.
enough to almost make me pack up and go west.
Yeah, I mean, I'm of course very excited for football season. I'm excited for Ducks football season because they're going to be in the Pac-10 conference, and so hopefully we do well. During in our first season in the Big Ten. So yeah, man, we'll see. Because yeah, UW, University of Washington, and Oregon joins that conference in addition to the two LA schools, UCLA and USC. So
Yeah, it's crazy that they joined the Pac-12. I can't
I
believe.
I personally hate it just because, like, even though it's a very prestige, like it's a Big Ten. I mean, everyone knows about it. It's huge, and it, but for us Northwest, West Coast people, it sucks, man. I don't like it. I grew up watching, Pac-12 games, and I love that tradition. I love the Pac-12. I love that whole thing. And now because of money that the college basically got into, even more so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just don't like it because a lot of the teams um, went to the Big Ten or the Big 12, and then the only two remained was Washington State and Oregon State. And the funny thing is that those two teams, at least here, I don't know about Washington, but I know for Oregon State, the Beavs, their games are going to be played on WB Network, and that I think that's it. Maybe like regional, like Channel 12, which is Fox, but mostly WB. So they really got the shafted because basically no one wanted them.
that's crazy.
Their conference so it's Pac-12, but there's only two teams.
Yeah,
And
I know. That's ridiculous. I mean, college football is getting just changed completely. Not only is the college football playoffs expanding, but the transfer portal. It's just and the money that these guys are getting paid. It's a whole different game now. It's like professional football junior where it used to be just, college, you
yeah,
know.
I mean it's just the sign of the times. I'm glad players are getting paid. They deserve it. But I think just the way that everything transpired, a lot of the traditions, we just lost it, which makes me pretty sad. But at least the good thing here in the Northwest is that U of O, OSU are they at least kept the Civil War because it's the Civil War is one of the longest traditions in college football. It's like 100 and almost 130 years.
Yeah, it's like Michigan,
Um,
Ohio State, and Army Navy. Like you have to have it every year.
yeah, so we got those games in early September instead of late November. when it's normally played.
I mean, I guess at least they
So
still have it and it's not getting eliminated. So
yeah, exactly. So I'm at least thankful for that.
yeah, that's always good. And then obviously
Yeah.
basketball. There's nothing else really going on. The Celtics are going to win at some point. you know.
Yeah, because you're just a football NFL fan, right? You're not into
I like
college,
the.
right?
I'm not into college football. No, not really. Like I keep up with it. I try to keep up with all sports, even if I don't watch them. So
hmm
at least know what's going on.
Yeah. Um, I mean, shit. I mean, if we're talking sports this long, Blazers. Yeah, we're like, This is the last couple years. I haven't really paid attention at all to the NBA just because the Blazers have been so bad. But yeah, because I honestly did not know that the Celtics and the Mavericks are in the finals, and it seems like the Celtics are going to beat them. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Well,
so
that's yeah. It's just not this. This was the Celtics year, and like they had to do it. They gotten so close so many times. But being a Knicks fan, it's kind of nice this year for us. Yeah, finally get to actually see a team that just injuries killed us.
how far did you guys get in the playoffs?
We got to the second round and lost to the Pacers, but
Oh,
we
okay.
but we had injuries going into that round, and then we lost three more guys, and Jalen Bronson got hurt too, like in the last game. So we didn't really have a shot. It went to 7 games though, so it wasn't like we got blown out or anything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have to say, Game 7 is like they're some of the best games ever. Like hockey, basketball. Like holy cow! I love the intensity
Oh yeah.
of Game 7.
It's unmatched. Even baseball, like if you can get a game 7 in the World Series, it's awesome.
Exactly. That's the only time when I really watch baseball is when if the Mariners are doing really good, or just watching October baseball. So playoff baseball. So
Yeah, it's always special.
yeah, I do have to agree with that. Even
Yeah.
though most of the time I find the sport pretty boring.
I agree with you. I liked baseball a lot more when I was a kid, and of course, just like everything, my dad saddled me with the Mets instead of the Yankees. So, a lot of heartbreak as always.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
is it like because I live in the Pacific Northwest. For you, is it like 2-1 Yankees Mets fans, or is there like a big Mets
Well, the thing is,
fan base?
I'm on Long Island, so it's weird. So, like, the Mets are actually almost, I would say, equally as popular as the Yankees.
Oh,
Because the Mets play in Queens, which is on Long Island, and the Yankees play in the Bronx. So they're more of the city team, whereas the Mets are more of the Long Island
um,
team. So there's actually a lot of Met fans out by me.
oh, okay,
But there's still always Yankee fans though. There's Yankee fans are everywhere. But Mets fans, we got a bunch on Long Island. And then when it comes to like football, it's like I would say that the Jets are kind of popular on Long Island, but the Giants I would still say are more popular.
yeah. I would think so. Jets have been bad for so long.
Jets are just always bad. It's
Yeah.
depressing.
Even when
The Jets have been bad for so long that the Jets got eliminated from the playoffs in February of 2011 or January rather. I started dating Faith in February. So the entire time I've been with my wife, which is 14 years, the Jets have never been to the playoffs.
oh my god.
So she's the problem.
Sorry, Faith, you got to go. Yeah.
Imagine like I sacrificed her and the Jets win a Super Bowl or
Dude,
something.
that'd be so funny. Aaron Rodgers comes back, becomes like an MVP type character,
Well,
player,
he
and
better. He had a year off that he got paid for. So,
yeah, man, yeah, I can't wait till football season. Oh, it's
I love
my
football
favorite.
season, man. I love
Yeah,
the fall. Like, I just love that feeling of football and everything, and horror movies. It's my favorite time of the year.
hell yeah, it is. Like here in the same with you in the East Coast, but yeah, yeah. I mean, just the weather change. I mean the leaves. Just oh my god, it's a summer or fall vibes. I love it, man. Love it.
Yeah, I think we're kind of like in the same place, just on different coasts. Like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we get to experience the seasons. Like,
All
we're talking,
seasons. Yep.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Not like because like down south from us, like you would have be California, but down south they just get warm weather all year.
Hmm.
But we don't.
Yeah. You guys have terrible winter storms. Oh my god, compared to us.
Yeah, we get
Jeez.
blizzards.
Yeah, not us.
Lucky. I liked them when I was a kid until I had to start going to work, and then it's like this is just a nightmare.
Yeah, here in the Northwest, at least in PDX area, if it's like barely snows, the 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 schools cancel for the they close down for the day. So I would imagine that's not your case because you guys are used to those
No,
type of
yeah,
weather conditions.
yeah. It's got to be pretty bad for them to like shut everything down, and
Yeah,
it's all cleaned up. Like they have it down to a system, but it's done by the end of the day.
yeah, not here,
Oh
not
yeah,
here.
they got to be prepared because people will get mad out here because it's just like come on, you didn't know it's like this every year.
Oh man,
So yeah, man.
cool. Yeah, man. So
All right. I mean, for everyone who stuck around, thanks. We just wanted to bullshit for a little while.
yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, because we
Yeah,
normally don't just kind of
yeah,
shoot
we
the
don't keep.
shit like that.
Yeah, keep the camera rolling. Why not? If everyone likes, maybe some people like sports.
Yeah, they're like 1% of the 1%. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but if you guys stuck around, let us know. What do you guys like?
That's right,
so,
guys.
so anyway, all right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Collector's Corner.
Yeah, have a good one.